Hola gente, vamos a seguir dándole al Final Fantasy XVI y ha llegado el momento, me quedan 3 misiones secundarias y nos vamos ahí para ese cristal volador tan loco a ver cómo se lía por última vez. ¿Me habrán preparado un espectáculo audiovisual impresionante? Espero que sí. Las expectativas están muy altas. Así que a ver si no decepcionan. Así vamos a acabar esto rapidito. Y volamos al cristal, es el centro loquísimo. Uf, qué tensión. ¿Qué necesita Gap? Otro como este, pero madre mía.
Then I'm your man.
A silver chocobo feather.
Oh, or maybe not. Though you're not the first to mention the bird around here. There was a man stopped by the rest not long ago claiming he was attacked by a silver chocobo.
Tengo un chocobo plateado.
Not far from Eastpool. Most took him for a braggart and a liar, but who knows? Perhaps there was some truth to his tale.
We'll see. Thank you.
Muchas gracias. Ah, que tengo que investigar más. ¿Quién sabe algo de un chocobo? Hello. Hello. ¿Quién es? Nadie.
Just because the heavens have gone to wreck and ruin it don't mean we have that.
Y.
How do, traveller? You've the look of a man who could do with a new whetstone. Or perhaps a bawdy etching of the Vicerine.
Maybe another time. I'm looking for a silver chocobo feather.
If that's the case, rumours are all you're likely to find. No one has seen a silver chocobo for years. Word is they were all hunted for their feathers. Some northern nonsense about bringing good luck. Didn't bring them much, nor their bows.
Llaves norteño, ¿vale?
I reckon they'll be doing their damnedest not to be discovered.
You're probably right. Thank you anyway.
Y voy a tener que matar al último chocobo plateado.
I've got greens of all shapes.
Me hace cero ilusión, la verdad. Chocobos, chocobos. ¿Quién ha visto chocobos?
The people of the rest may seem to be in high spirits. I give them a little while.
Can I help you with something?
You wouldn't happen to sell silver chocobo feathers, would you?
I deal in fruit, not fancies. But if it's fancies you're after, I suggest you try Rhiannon's ride.
Was a silver chocobo seen there?
Oh, yes. If you believe the ravings of a madman.
It wouldn't be the first time. A silver chocobo sighted in the hills near Rhiannon's Ride. It sounds almost too good to be true. But since I'm already here... Good girl. Tracks. They're not left by bandits for a change.
Huellas de chocobo. Por favor, no me hagáis matarlo.
And these look fresh. A chocobo was here. And recently. Perhaps it still is.
¡Ah! ¡Bien!
Well, I'll be damned.
¡Qué potra! No, 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 no. No quiero luchar con él. ¡Ole, qué chulos! ¿Son los bebés de Ambrosia? ¿Van a ser la nueva montura de Joshua y de
I'm
Jill?
not going to hurt you. Just borrowing a feather for my friend. Thank you. Let's get this back to Gav before they change their minds.
Agav, no. No, amigo. Primero tenemos cosas que hacer por aquí. Ah, que tengo un monolito abajo del todo. Qué cómodo. Y probablemente haya también por aquí
Let's go.
el último o últimos monolitos de arete. No sé si hay monolito de Ifrit. Me pega que no, pero como mínimo me queda... ¿Cuál me queda? El de Odín, me falta. Y si hay de Ifrit, pues también el de Ifrit. ¿Qué es eso? Chocobos acásicos.
You deserve a rest. This must be the orphanage. Hopefully the registry is still here.
Uf, qué tétrico. Sitio de tortura de niños. Rutina de entrenamiento. Cargar 20 sacos de arena durante el tiempo estipulado. Soportar quemaduras de menor a mayor grado. Luchar cuerpo a cuerpo contra 3 canes infernales. Madre mía, chiquis.
Conditioning. This is nothing short of torture.
Cédula real sobre la fundación del orfanato Bad Batch. Su Majestad Barnabas Zarmir, monarca del reino de Walloth, autoriza la creación de esta institución con el noble fin de entrenar a jóvenes portadores que sirvan con denuendo a los intereses de la corona. Aquellos candidatos que muestren aptitudes satisfactorias serán reclutados para servir en las filas de su glorioso ejército al alcanzar la edad propicia. El cuerpo de aquellos jóvenes que sucumban a la maldición de los cristales o perezcan por diferentes causas deberá ser desechado con la mayor de las premuras. El cementerio de la institución está reservado para personal humano. Queda terminante prohibido el entierro de portadores bajo pena de muerte. Lul.
Disposed of. Herman wasn't exaggerating. It's a wonder he survived this place. I need to find that registry.
¿Qué va a ser esto? Hace poco descubrí que una de las niñas que murió petrificada por el cruel entrenamiento al que la sometí era mi hija. La entregué a las autoridades cuando solo era un bebé. No sabía que era ella, pero los documentos que solicité al ejército no dejan rastro de duda. He estado torturando a la sangre de mi sangre. La veo en todas partes. Hoy una chica me ha sonreído con la esperanza de que le diera el mendrugo de pan duro que tenía sobre la mesa. Era su sonrisa, la misma que tenía su madre. La madre a quien maté a golpes por haber dado a luz a una portadora. ¡Ostras, qué loca está la peña! Vienen a por mí, quieren llevarme con ellos. Los fantasmas de mi hija, de mi esposa y de todos aquellos niños que murieron se me aparecen con una sonrisa que pronto se torna en una mueca de dolor. No puedo más, no puedo más. Mis pecados me corroen por dentro. Estos huesos ya no pueden soportar el peso de la culpa que cargo sobre mis hombros. Mañana es el día. Le he dado mis últimas órdenes a los niños, el último tormento al que los someteré. Me arrancarán uno a uno brazos y piernas y enterrarán mi cadáver junto al árbol trifurcado blanco que alza sus manos al cielo en señal de súplica. Junto a mí reposarán para siempre los nombres de todos aquellos que dejaron este mundo bajo mi tutela, para que el tiempo los sepulte conmigo. ¡Ostras! Árbol blanco con 3 ramas para arriba.
This reads like a suicide note. Did the director go through with his plan? There's only one way to find out.
Turbio. Ahí está el árbol.
A forked white tree. This must be the place. Could he really be buried here?
Arena removida.
There's something hidden among the roots. Let's see.
Un brazo. Dios. Tortura infantil, ya lo que le faltaba a este juego, madre mía.
This must be the registry.
Uf. Aquí
So
está.
many names. This place was a slaughterhouse. But where is the architect of all this misery?
¿Qué? ¿Qué?
It was only a matter of time, I suppose. This place is cursed.
He fallado, creo. ¿O no?
I'm done here. Let's get the registry back to Herman.
¿Cómo subo ahí? Aquí tiene que haber bastantes más cosas. ¡Ole! De Odín, supongo, sí. No lo quiero hacer ahora, la verdad, pero bueno, ya está ubicado.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia.
Siguiente misión. Así podemos evitar peleas.
Enough of you, are there? The entire village looks abandoned. Now, which house would a bookworm live in?
Una lucecita por aquí. Cofre. Nuevos miembros del cuerpo de espías. Tras el incidente acaecido en el bastión Norvent, que mermó el número de efectivos, todas las unidades de espías y batidores han recibido la orden de redoblar su entrenamiento en acciones de infiltración, seguimiento, lucha cuerpo a cuerpo y asesinato. Asimismo, todos aquellos candidatos que los tenientes al mando califiquen como aptos serán despachados a Stonehill para ser evaluados y, llegado el caso, incorporados a nuestras filas. El presente informe detalla los perfiles de aquellos aspirantes más prometedores para servir en acciones de sigilo a los intereses de su majestad, el rey Barnabás. El incidente en el que nos cargamos a Benedicta.
This is a Royal Army logbook. Did he take this from the local barracks?
Vamos a llevarnos todos los libros, tío. Vademecum de plantas venenosas, hierba del dragón.
His interests were certainly varied.
Auge y caída de los portadores. Los primeros hombres que gozaron del don de la magia, regalo de dioses, fueron considerados vicarios en la tierra del poder de los cielos y se los conocía como portadores de la bendición celestial. Se los admiró cuales deidades, cristales hechos carne. Con el tiempo, este respeto se trocó en veneración y una nueva religión surgió en torno a estas figuras. Los regentes de las diferentes naciones de la época, temerosos de la imparable influencia que la fe había ganado en sus dominios, comenzaron a perseguir a sus líderes y adeptos, prohibiendo sus reuniones, expropiando sus bienes y deponiéndolos de los cargos públicos que ostentaban. La organización religiosa respondió con un ejército de voluntarios que se opusieron a la represión, desencadenando una respuesta violenta por parte de los gobernantes que desembocó en una guerra conocida como el Diluvio de Sangre, que consumió las regiones gemelas durante una generación entera, dividiendo y diezmando a su población. El poder de los estados acabó imponiéndose y, tras acabar con cualquier reducto de resistencia, firmaron el Pacto Continental, por el cual se instauraba el sistema de esclavitud que pervive en Valistea a día de hoy. La conocida expresión «los portadores no son humanos» hunde sus raíces en los duros años de aquel conflicto que marcó el destino de estas gentes.
This is it. But if what it says is true, I need to get this back to the hideaway.
Me dará una clase sobre esta guerra, me molaría, la verdad. ¡Moguris! De suave pelaje blanco, pequeñas alas con las que vuela y el característico pompón que nace de su cabeza, el moguri es la criatura más recurrente en los cuentos populares de Valistea. Se los describe como seres algo despistados y entrometidos, pero de buen corazón. Siempre están dispuestos a ayudar a los humanos en sus quehaceres desde las sombras, y su perdición son los dulces. Por algo muchas leyendas afirman que al dejar uno cerca de una ventana abierta, a la mañana siguiente ha desaparecido. ¿Quién no desearía que unos entes tan adorables existieran de verdad, cierto? ¿A quién no le va a gustar? Pues por sorprendente que parezca, así es. Sí, querido lector, no me burlo de vos. Antes de cerrar este libro entre quejas y ademanes, atended lo que he de deciros. Toda leyenda hunde sus raíces en remotas verdades, y este caso no es ninguna excepción. Antiguos bestiarios describen a cierta criatura de blanco pelo que no pisa el polvo de los caminos, y exponen varias ilustraciones de lo que hoy todos identificaríamos con un moguri. No se tienen registros de moguris avistados en Balistía, pero no se debe descartar la posibilidad de que migraran a las tierras allende la mar cruzando los océanos con sus pequeñas alas. Ya nos ha dicho Néctar que no es el caso. También es posible que fueran cazados hasta la extinción, o quién sabe, que sigan viviendo entre nosotros ocultos en las sombras. Molaría conocer a los amigos de Néctar. Ojalá. Uy, ¿ahora qué? Van a hacerme aquí una sorpresa a la entrada de la aldea. Un monstruo gigante.
Leaving so soon, stranger.
Un amigo.
We've been watching you. From a distance, so to speak.
Subtle. I know who you are.
Then we need not waste time on introductions. Hand me the book. Leave it in our care and return to your life.
No.
Your care? Do you mean to burn it or bury it?
That is not my decision to make. But by one means or another, its contents shall be removed from the common record.
Then I'll have to
Denegado.
politely refuse. I won't let you erase our history.
Then we find ourselves at an impasse. Very well. The book can just as easily be pried from your dead hand.
¿Tú y cuántos más?
Let's see, shall we?
Terrorífico. Chao. Me lo ponéis demasiado fácil.
Impressive. But we have other means. We shall claim the book yet.
Why do you want it so badly anyway?
It lays out in no uncertain terms the vanity and avarice of mankind. It tells the shameful history of the persecution and oppression of a gifted few by a giftless many. Would you say that this interpretation was correct?
I don't know.
You don't know. Your sword may be sharp, but your wits are dull. So let me answer for you. There is no correct interpretation of history.
Oh,
That a
qué
series of
sabio.
events took place may be proved beyond a doubt. But there can be no single, immutable explanation as to why they came to pass. It is a question of numbers and of belief. If enough people believe that a set of events occurred for a reason, that belief becomes the truth.
Si te corto la cabeza pero la gente cree que no.
We are trying to protect people from themselves, from knowledge that would bring them naught but pain. That is all. You may keep the book, for now. The world is small. We shall meet again. Until then.
Menudo chapas. Corta de la cabeza, Clive. Oh, se ha evaporado.
Damn it.
Damn it. No
Let's
podía
get this
matarlo.
back to Vivian. Perhaps she can explain what that was all about.
Esta zona está lista. Me mandan a la cárcel. ¿Qué me van a contar en la cárcel? Igual la puedo empezar a usar ya antes de pasarme el juego. La verga.
Good girl. Faster! Doris is waiting for me near Balmond Dock. The longer she's out in the open, the more likely she is to be found by a Kashik. I need to hurry.
Pasando. Salid de mi cara. Ya estamos.
That'll do, girl.
Dios, dejadme. Bien. Bien.
There were no guards, I take it.
None manning the gates, no. It's a different story inside, though. The corridors are crawling with Akashic. Most likely guards left behind when the wardens ran. If Chadwick was being held here, I worry that he may already be.
Don't give up hope just yet. But let's move quickly. Let me check the ground floor. The ether's thickest there.
Then I'll search the upper level. Good luck, Sid. Stay safe.
A ver qué encontramos. Esto tiene pinta de ser arena de
Just how bad are the floods
bosses.
inside the walls? Bad enough to turn a bearer? I hope not. We're risking a lot just being here. Better keep my eyes open for signs of life. Time to fight.
Les gusta hacerme leer, madre mía. Cédula real sobre la fundación de la prisión Balmung. Su Majestad Barnabas Tarn, monarca del reino de Wallod, autoriza la creación de esta institución para mantener cautivos a los portadores apresados en sus dominios. El objetivo de estas instalaciones es el entrenamiento de una bestia de Kuza que sirva en futuras campañas bélicas. El propósito ut supra es confidencial y no debe ser revelado a ningún tercero bajo pena de muerte. Los portadores alojados en estas instalaciones servirán en exclusiva para el propósito ut supra. ¿Qué significa ut supra? Cualquier otro uso de los mismos deberá ser aprobado con anterioridad por el alcaide. Ut supra, como arriba. Vale.
So this place was no ordinary prison.
Entrenamiento de monstruos brutales. O sea que la bestia sigue aquí. Qué de espadas. Disposición de la bestia de Kuza en campañas bélicas. La bestia de Kuza es una especie muy agresiva cuyos primitivos instintos le imposibilitan distinguir entre enemigos y aliados. Las pasadas sesiones de entrenamiento con portadores y hombres de su majestad han dado resultados infructuosos. Por muchas señas, gritos y elementos visuales que nuestros soldados usaran para indicar que no eran objetivo a abatir, la criatura acabó devorándolos a todos. Ha quedado demostrado que su naturaleza combativa es inmutable, por lo que se recomienda su incorporación en algún batallón de portadores durante la campaña bélica, de tal forma que la bestia acabe con él y los enemigos sin sacrificar ninguna vida walodiense en el proceso.
Minimal loss of Waluda lives. And what happens when they run out of bearers?
Sí, no es un buen plan, pero
better care of their branded than that.
Ya, yo pensé que que el Barnabas iba a tratar algo mejor a su peña, pero no sé por qué lo pensé. Porque empatiza con los acásicos, pues empatizará también con los portadores. Hábitos alimenticios de la bestia de Kuza. La escasez de bastimentos nos ha impedido alimentar a la bestia de Kuza como acostumbrábamos. Sin embargo, la criatura parece suplir esta carencia devorando a los portadores contra los que se enfrenta durante sus sesiones de entrenamiento. Lejos de volverse más agresiva, la bestia muestra signos de satisfacción con su nueva fuente de alimento, por lo que todos aquellos portadores incapacitados o reacios a luchar serán dispuestos a tal fin.
They were feeding bearers to it. This is even worse than I'd feared.
¿Cómo será?
Nothing but a caching down here. Hopefully things are looking better upstairs. I should go and see how Doris is getting on.
No veo nada. Doris, que no te hayan reventado los acásicos, por favor. Vale. Sabes pasar desapercibida. Me alegro.
No lock downstairs. But I did find out that this place was more than just a prison. Something far more sinister was happening here.
I know. I've been reading some of these documents and it can't be true, can it?
Me temo que sí.
Bearers die every day in service of their masters, but this is so much worse. Pitting bearers against a wild beast armed with nothing but their wits? And all in order to bring about more death. And not just those who could fight, but the elderly, children even. And those who wouldn't or couldn't were disposed of. Whatever that means.
I'm afraid it means they were fed to the monstrosity they kept here.
Then we're too late. And I was a fool to bring you here.
Don't say that. Did you find anything else?
A key. But it doesn't fit any of the locks on this floor.
Perhaps it will fit one of the doors downstairs. There's a corridor I haven't searched yet. Finish up here, then come and find me when you're ready.
All right. I'll be there in a moment.
Vamos a liberar a la bestia ya. Nada por aquí. Acásicos por aquí. No hay nada aquí. Ah, sí. ¿Y puedo saltar? ¡Ole! ¡Ole! Fantástico, maravilloso.
down here.
Se va a liar. Se va a liar, me da miedo. Más. Pensé que me iban a hacer leer. A ver. No. ¿Dónde estás, niño?
Survivor. And she sounds close.
No. Dios, qué horror, pobrecilla.
Who are you?
There's no need to be afraid. Are you alone? Are there any other survivors?
Some of the guards. They're still here. But something's wrong with them. Everyone else was eaten by the monster.
Of course there were.
Thank the Founder.
It was worth our coming. But I'd rather we didn't linger. Are you ready?
Ready when you are. You poor thing. He must have been terrified.
Did Chadwick send you?
What?
He fought the monster. Distracted it so I could run away. He must have sent you. He promised to free the others too. Where is he? He opened your cell, didn't he? He wouldn't be here otherwise.
Chadwick.
Was that?
Monster's back! Chadwick, help!
We have to get out of here.
Doris, keep the girl safe.
All right. You put that bearer-eating bastard in the ground.
¿Qué va a ser?
We have to run.
¡Míralo!
You're safe now.
He's
¡Míralo!
out there waiting for me.
Es un végimo azul.
Not if it's got a taste for bearers.
Se viene combate loco. Madre mía, me encantó que el combate contra el végimo tuviese animaciones locas ahí con Clive y Joshua. Que no se guarden eso solo para los icons. Pero este no creo que lo hagan. Pero ahora veremos. Solo poniendo una S.
The beast will wreak havoc if it ever leaves the prison. I can't let that happen.
¡Dios! ¡Uy! Que ya me conozco esa embestida. Meteoritos. No. ¿A tiempo? Por poquísimo, pero sí. Hostia, palma. Zasca. Uf, vale, bien. Sin problema. Igual ya... Con el polvo de diamantes tan OP, igual ya puedo... Con las S sin problema.
Finally.
Sid, are you hurt?
I'm fine. I think.
No.
¿Qué es esto?
What is it?
A diary. I gave it to Chadwick before we went our separate ways. He was here. Do you think that creature?
Sí.
I'm sure he fought bravely to the last. The girl is safe thanks to him.
Chadwick. You fool.
Come on. We have to get her back to the hideaway. We don't want his sacrifice to have been in vain.
No. Of course not. I'll see that she's looked after from now on. It's the least I can do.
Uf, qué sitio tan horrible.
From what I hear, you've barely left the girl's side in days. I hope she's recovering from her ordeal.
She is. Slowly but surely. She's far tougher than she looks. I thank the flames we found her. If we hadn't...
I know. But we did. I'm sorry we weren't able to save Chadwick.
There's no need to apologize. Without your help, I would never have found out what happened to him. How he fought to the bitter end to save her. To save Haida Marie. That's the man I remember. The man I thought of as a brother.
I wish I could have met him. I'd like to hear more about your past. If you don't mind, that is.
Me pongo cómodo.
You already met my former master. She trained Chadwick and I to do two things. Kill and obey. We were supposed to be sold to the highest bidder when the time came. But no bid was
Me han
ever
abierto
high
esa
enough
parte de
to
abajo.
convince her to part with us. For years we were her daggers in the shadows. But we could never quite shake our doubts about the things she made us do. And then, one day, we just couldn't do them anymore. So we escaped. But staying together was out of the question. They would have found us too easily. After so many years of training, the pull to serve was always strong. It scared me to think he might have taken another master, become a dagger in someone else's hand.
But even in captivity, the battles he fought were his own.
El motivo por el que se separaron no tiene ningún sentido, pero bueno.
Haida Marie is proof of that. Bearers can cast off their shackles. And the curse breakers will show them how. I'll fight until my dying breath to see it done. For Chadwick, and for all of us.
Thank you, Doris. We'll be counting on you.
Uf. O sea, vamos conociendo a todo el mundo de la guarida. Ole, ole, me dan muy buenas recompensas. A ver, me dejan bajar ahí. Esa sería la mejor recompensa. ¡Vamos! Una nueva. Pero bueno. Zona para lavar la ropa. Con bien de agüita. Agua limpia será, tiene pinta, ¿no? Si sale de ahí de la cañería. Néctar tiene bichos nuevos. Tucu, tucu, tu. No, tiene este que ya estaba por ahí. Ah, no, sí que hay nuevos. ¡Otro ese! Moza, ¿qué pasa contigo?
Dion.
Aquí está el libro que querías.
I found it. The book you lost.
Clase magistral sobre esa guerra.
You found it. Thank you, Clive. Even though I asked this of you, I was not entirely sure it would be possible. I feared the executors had seized every copy.
I met with one of these executors, and I convinced him to let me keep it. He told me something. That the truth is just a matter of collective belief. And that if enough people believe a lie, that lie becomes the truth.
It does.
No.
But it also means that the truth is not immutable. That it can be changed. Provided that those who wish to change it can convince enough people that their perspective is the correct one. As the sad history of the bearers proves.
You said that the book inspired you to become a scholar.
It did. Or its author, rather. She was a heretic, you see. A firebrand and a dissenter. A gallows stood ready for her in every corner of the realm. And by shunning society, or perhaps being shunned by it, she stumbled upon a truth so potent that an entire realm trembled at the prospect of its utterance. I, too, have always felt somehow set apart from the world of men. A stranger to my own species. She taught me that my solitude was not a curse, but a gift. And that, though my journey to the truth might be a lonely one, what I found at my destination would be more than worth the cost.
Mira la verdad, según tú no hay una verdad.
That you're not one of us.
Honestly, I'm not entirely sure anymore. Since coming to the hideaway, I find my thinking somewhat clouded. Perhaps the result of studying mankind from a rather closer perspective than I had intended.
No puedes estudiar el mundo sin interactuar con él.
The more I find value in this perspective. In looking not from the outside, but from within. So if you'll permit me, I'd like to continue my work here. Remember, Clive, when enough people believe,
no funciona así, señora.
Truth, give the men and women of this benighted world the gift of truth. Make them believe in you, as I do.
I'll try, Vivian.
Yo soy la verdad. Ay. Si funcionase así, no habría una verdad que perseguir e investigar. Malditos relativistas posmodernos. Birrete de erudita, objeto único para la colección del camarote. ¡Ole! Uf, más misiones secundarias en las cartas. Madre mía, esto no para. Y más cosas de néctar. Pero bueno. Me van añadiendo bichos según termino misiones. Pues nada. Mozo, ¿tú qué querías? Lo del orfanato. Sí. Recuperado.
Yes.
Uf, lo que ha pasado a este señor.
Registry. The director was a brutal man. He got no worse than he deserved.
The registry was all I found beneath the tree. There was no sign of a body. Or any record of what happened to the children after the orphanage closed.
I pray that at least some of them survived. All their names are here. The ones we lost. My friends. My light in those dark times. I can still remember their faces. Like it was yesterday. Children who were taken from their bunks in the morning, never to return. No explanation ever offered.
They'd be happy to know that you survived, Herman.
But why did I make it out alive, when so many others died in that awful place?
It's not your fault. And blaming yourself won't bring them back. Honor their memory. See that their
Bien
names live
dicho.
on. That way at least. They're never truly gone.
Thank you. Sid, I'm going to write a book. An account of the horrors of Badbach, and the spirit of those its custodians sought to crush. All of Valisthea will know of our suffering, and in the name of those I lost, I will not let it happen again.
Neither will I.
These records would have been buried for all eternity, were it not for you. Thank you.
Gaff, tu pluma de chocobo. Tss. Hombre, con el amigo este.
Clive, you're back. How'd you get on? Any luck?
Any luck, you say?
Toda la suerte. Sin tener que matar a nadie.
Crystal's crack. Is this what I think it is? Where in the hell did you find it?
It's a long story.
Right there on the road to Eastpool. Who'd have thought it?
Everything up there's been abandoned for years. The empty cabin made for the perfect shelter. Though I fear my presence may have forced the poor creatures to look elsewhere.
Don't blame yourself, Clive. The Blight's right on Eastpool's doorstep. They'd have had to move on before long, even if you hadn't have turned up. They'll find a new home. Trust me. After all, that's what us endangered animals do. Anyway, what matters is, you managed to nick us one of their quills before they could run off. And now all that's left is to fix it to the carving.
I didn't know you could carve.
Reckon there's a lot you don't know about me. Like the fact I'm as good with a whittling knife as I am with a sword. And that bone Ember gave me's a dream to work with. What did you say it was from again? An Avis?
Well, it weren't your Avis, Sid. I slew one of my own at last.
No,
So
¿en
all
serio?
those long nights in the pit finally bore fruit. I'm proud of you, Ember.
Menudo pro.
Don't speak too soon. I ain't done my trial yet.
There we go.
Pero no es para mí, es para la señora.
What do you think?
Es muy bonito
I
para
think if
tenerlo ahí en
you
la
ever
mesa.
hang up your scouting cap, you'll be able to make an honest living.
Now will I? I should go and see if Ed is awake.
¿Dónde está? Quiero verla.
You can give it to yourself. Come on.
¡Sí! Y la niña también estará por aquí, ¿no? Me mola, van añadiendo gente. Lo que pasa es que no me entero.
It's him, I tell you. The Crown Prince of Sambrek. Though I suppose he's the
La
Emperor
de
now.
embutidos y quesos. Brutal. Vamos a leer la carta ya que estoy aquí cerquita. A ver qué me piden ahora estos. Sobre el príncipe Dion. Interesante. Quisiera pedirte ayuda con un asunto que concierne a su Alteza Imperial. Sé que estos ruegos no son propios de mí, pero los años no pasan en balde y hay empresas que este pobre anciano no puede acometer solo. Si estás interesado, ven a verme donde siempre.
It's usually me making demands of Hippocrates. I wonder what this is about.
Sobre Dion. Y la otra carta es... La triunión. No ha sido tarea fácil congregar a 3 hombres de orígenes tan dispares por una causa común, pero lo hemos logrado y en pos de un mejor futuro para Balistía. Sin embargo, la triunión es solo el primer paso. La travesía que nos aguarda es larga y tortuosa y puede que su final esté plagado de penurias. Pero lo que importa no es el destino, sino las lecciones que uno aprende durante la marcha. Has allanado el camino hacia un nuevo mañana con tu coraje, Clive. Ahora nos toca a nosotros transitarlo. Tu tío Byron. ¡Chao! Uf, esto está ya empezando a petarse. Mira. Un sombrero. Molaría poder ponerme esos 3 sombreros, ¿no? Joder. Desagradecido, Clive. Lo dejas ahí de adorno.
Lawsman Hippocrates. I received your note.
Ah, yes. I expect you're wondering what this is all about.
You spoke of making amends with Dion, but I can't imagine what for.
Then I should begin by telling you that I was once his tutor. This was some years ago, of course, before I joined Sid in his hideaway. At that time, I was counted among the foremost scholars of Oriflamme, and was accordingly invited to the palace to supervise the young prince's education, all to ensure that the future emperor had a firm grounding in, well, everything an emperor should. History, religion, commerce, government. Alas, our time together was cut short when Dion left to join the Dragoons, his studies no longer being deemed necessary. I had not expected to meet with him again, least of all here.
Have you spoken with him?
No, I have yet to find the right moment. His Highness always seems so preoccupied, especially when alone. I would not wish to disturb his ruminations with idle words of greeting, not when I know he dwells upon the evil Última had him commit in the Dominion.
The guilt weighs heavily on him, I know. But as you say, that was Ultima's doing. Surely you can't blame yourself.
When I first met him, it was not guilt, but his people's expectations that weighed heavily upon him. And I did nothing to ease that burden. He bore it alone, until the day he could not bear it any longer. It is one of my greatest regrets that I only ever offered him my wisdom, when what he truly needed was friendship. The blame for Dion's transgressions lies not only on his shoulders, but on mine.
I see. I'm ready to help you in any way that I can.
Then I beg that you bring me a wild wyvern tail. Apothecaries across the ages agree that even to glimpse such a flower is to be granted inner solace. Fabulists and fraudsters all, of course. But there is oft a seed of truth to be found where even the most outlandish opinions align.
¿Qué será?
I'll have to try. Where can I find this flower? And how will I know it?
You have seen cultivated wyvern tails before, I trust. The lily-white blossoms from whose roots the poisonous ink for the brand is distilled. Well, those which grow in the wild differ only in their purple hue. The harsher the environment in which they are raised, the deeper the colour. There is a waterfall in Rickmal's roost across the strait, where the flowers once grew in abundance. Whether they still survive there, I know not. But try as I might, I can find no likelier location.
It's all right. I'll find you a wyvern tail one way or another.
Thank you, Clive. And please, be safe.
Oh, Dios mío, no se acaban nunca las misiones secundarias. Pasaré otra noche sin saber el final del juego. No. Hola, Dion.
The hour fast approaches.
¿Qué me cuentas de la batalla
My
final?
decision is made.
Os llevaré a vos y a vuestro hermano a Origen para restaurar el honor de la casa Lesage. Aunque me cueste la vida. Oye, no te mueras, tío. Su Alteza, no pensaréis
You said
en...
it yourself.
Puede que acabe perdiéndolo todo, mas mi resolución no falaqueará. He perdido mucho a manos de Artema y pretende arrebatarnos lo poco que nos queda.
Must be stopped.
Debemos detenerlo, cueste lo que cueste.
He must.
Gracias, Su Alteza. Ya me lo agradeceréis cuando todo haya acabado. Vale. Vamos a ir volando en Bahamut hasta el cristal ese. Buah, guapísimo. Pero Dion no puede morir. Me niego. Joshua, en cambio, se le ve venir la muerte de lejísimos.
How are you feeling?
Well, thank you. Is something wrong?
Wrong? No, nothing like that. What it is,
Tranquilo, Gab.
Please.
Gab se está saliendo del pentágono amoroso.
It's
Oh no.
beautiful. Did you make it?
We did. It's from all of us here at the Hideaway. Your new family,
Oh, y no,
like.
qué mono es.
It's a good luck charm. We may come up north when a band's on the way. I mean a baby. To let him know that they're part of the family too. Oh, I hope you like it.
I don't know what to say. I thank you, my lords, for everything.
If there's anything you need, just let us know.
I will.
Clive, fancy a swift off? I'm thirsty.
I could be convinced.
Woohoo. ¿Me vas a decir que te sales del Pentágono? ¿O para qué quieres esta reunión, tío?
Don't you think you've had enough?
No, we're celebrating. I'm gonna be a father.
¿Qué?
I think Edda might have something to say about that.
You know what I mean. Bit of light in these dark times. Wasn't long after me 10th name day. My mum told us she was with child again. I was over the fucking moon. I was looking forward to having a little one to lord it over. What with me being the runt of the litter. Thought I'd finally have a chance to prove to the world that I could be a big brother. Imperials came the day she went into labour. Had myself a baby sister. And then I didn't. My whole family gone in a blink, while I hid in the cellar like the spineless little arsehole I was. Great brother I turned out to be. I'll never be a leader. And I'll never be a hero. I'm just a daft little dog who comes running when his master calls. I'll never be like you, or Sid, or Jill, or even Torgal.
Have you finished?
Maybe.
Do you know why you're our best scout? Because you don't need anyone to hold your hand. Without your resourcefulness, your courage, your determination, I don't know where we'd be. Maybe hanging off a cliff like,
That was only the once.
Exactly. You learned from it. And here you are after Founder knows how many missions, stronger for everyone. And let's not forget Rosalith. Who was it who freed me from the dungeon? Who was it who ran to Jill's rescue?
That would be me.
Because you're our brother, Gav. My brother.
Your brother.
Quiere ser tu novio, Clive. Le acabas de hacer muchísimo daño.
And when the time comes,
I get your room. And your sword.
Uf, qué responsabilidad.
I may have had one too many.
you may have had 10 too many.
I said I was thirsty. Better get back to work anyway. After I walk this off.
En un par de días, vamos.
Clive?
What is it?
Thanks for, you know.
I know.
¡Ole! Hidromiel norteña a la colección. A ver, por aquí que me piden. Voy a ir a esa cueva. Dios, qué emoción. ¿Por dónde está?
Might this be Nickelbug?
Be safe.
¿Qué habrá? ¿Qué habrá? ¿Qué habrá? Hola. Un pueblo entero, madre mía.
These people aren't turned. And the village seems safe enough at least.
Viajero entusiasta, trofeo ganado.
What is going on here?
La religión rarita esta. Ostras, está mal rollo.
Heed the call? No, I came here looking for someone. To be honest, I wasn't sure I'd find him here. Let alone all of you.
Da mal rollo esta secta.
What are you doing here? Is this where you live?
It is my home. The others, they heeded the call.
You keep saying that. What do you mean?
They came here to perform the rite, just as King Barnabas instructed. This village is their altar, where they shall cast their souls upon the gentle waters and give themselves to the Lord.
Give themselves.
Mal rollito.
Oh, Lord, cleanse us of our sins.
Let us be reborn in your loving arms.
Free us from the torment of this mortal realm.
Los groupies de Artema que se suicidan para...
They want to be saved. Forgive
Porque
me,
sí.
but did another foreigner like me come here? He was probably wearing a cowl.
You mean the traveler from Stone? Yes. He's staying at my house, toward the rear of the village.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I'll go and greet him.
They seek the same salvation Barnabas did. At least the third chair still lives. Let's go and find him.
¿Habrá aquí un cofre con música? Oh. Esta música no es de buen rollo. Aquí se va a liar. Las crónicas de Mirkbar, recopilación de insólitas historias escritas para su majestad Lord John Hart de Beldermeik. Sé que no os es desconocido, mi señor Bjorn Hart, que antaño hubo un pueblo versado en los secretos de una magia prohibida, mas ¿alguna vez habéis oído hablar de aquellos que lo erradicaron de la faz de la tierra? Tal gesta fue obra de los inquisidores, una orden fundada en el dominio cristalino con el fin de proteger al hombre de las vilezas de este mundo que hundían sus raíces en la más arcana y prohibida de las magias. Cuando expulsaron al pueblo hereje de Valistea y su labor se vio cumplida, regresaron a las sombras donde la pluma de la historia no alcanza y deja de escribir, y hasta el día de hoy sus huellas permanecen borradas por las aguas del tiempo. No sé de qué me estás hablando, pero ¿tú quién eres? Hombre, uno de estos.
Are you with the Undying?
I am. And so it would appear, are you? Lord Rosfield.
El que mandaron aquí a investigar, que Clive estaba preocupado por su vida.
And you must be the third chair.
I am.
Cyril was worried for your safety. He sent me to find you.
Then I must apologize. I did not mean to trouble the bearer of the burning quill. Much less you, my Lord Marquis.
He said that you had failed to report. Is there a reason for that?
I came here to study the followers of this new faith. But the more I learned of them, the more my own faith began to falter.
Uh-oh.
You have seen them at their prayers, have you not? They devote themselves to the veneration of their Lord with a fervor I have never seen before. Praying night and day that they might be rid of their wicked wills and reborn in their Saviour's light. Not that they might be granted respite from their worldly woes, but so that they might continue to serve him.
Viva la apatía.
Serve him with all of their beings. I, too, swore to devote my life to the service of my lord and master, but this... 'tis different. It is more. And so I would see it through to the end. See these people safe, that they might achieve their dream. That they might do their duty to their lord. Even if it should keep me from doing my duty to mine.
You do understand what their dream is, don't you?
I do, my lord. They would cast aside their wills and become a Kashik. I know that it may be hard to believe, but to these people, that is the very essence of salvation. Forgive me, my lord, but I must remain here. If you are to return to Master Cyril, I would consider it a great... Did you hear that, my lord? Something is happening.
Y te lo has perdido.
I'll find out what. Stay here.
¿Se han vuelto acásicos? Oh, oh.
Beneath the flood. Oh no. There must be something I can do.
Oh, mira.
Echoes as well. Found her.
Ready, brother?
Ready.
¿Qué ha pasado aquí?
What now?
Ole, 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 ole. Buen sitio para montar tu aldea. Chin, chin. ¿Qué será?
We meet again. I've killed your kind before. Let's try.
Oops. Oops. A ver. Oops. Ay, ay. Error, error. Madre mía, no muere. Ya está. Uf. Y sube de nivel. Todo listo para el tema. Ya estaría. La música indica que aún no.
Damn it.
Hola, hola, no, tú no, tío. Life, qué decepción. ¿Para qué tenemos a Joshua, Jill y a Torgal, tío?
Don't you die. Come on, speak to me. I had to save them, that they might have a chance to find true salvation. By devoting themselves to the service of their Lord. Just as I did. When the Undying plucked me from the gutter and gave me a cause to believe in. A duty to serve was everything to me, and I would not deny them that fulfillment, even if they must become a Kashik in order to achieve it.
Empatizas con unas cosas muy raras, pero bueno.
I did not mean to trouble you with this. My findings. Could you deliver them to Master Cyril for me?
Of course. Your duty will be done.
Mira, mira, mira cómo se transforman en acásicos. Oh, qué bonito.
Look, my lord. They are saved.
Y ahora voy a matarles. Oh, ¿o no? ¿Qué es esa puerta? ¿Acaso no? Acásicos hippies. ¿Qué onda? ¿Qué ha pasado aquí? ¿A dónde irán ahora todos estos acásicos? Bien. O bueno, me queda una cosa más que hacer en el sitio este, ¿no? En Cenicia. Pero bueno. Teleporte y listo.
I should get this report to Cyril.
Tú también tienes colgantes guapardos.
Here, take a look at my wares.
Míralo. ¡Hala, qué caro! Lo quiero, pero bueno, ya lo pillaré en otro momento. Cuando tenga pasta. Mira, chico, no te lo vas a creer, pero ha pasado esto.
I'm glad to see you hale and whole.
I met with your third chair, Cyril. He bade me deliver his findings to you.
Thank you, my lord. He remained in Ash?
He died protecting the villagers from an echo. I buried him in Mickelberg. I'm sorry that I couldn't save him.
If you could not save him, no one could.
The villagers, they were Believers in this savior cult. They prayed to their god that they might be unburdened of their wills. Then an ether flood came. And their wish was granted. Your brother sacrificed himself that they might live, even knowing that that life was death by another name.
Then he perished defending liberty. A hero's end.
Dios, qué concepto tan raro de libertad. Me ha dolido en el hígado.
No less sacred than the right to choose how one lives.
Sid would agree. He wanted to build a world where people could die.
Clyde, espero que no estés de acuerdo.
A noble ambition. To die for one's cause is the most perfect expression of one's
Bueno, esa causa puede ser una gilipollez como una catedral.
Misguided others might judge one's decision to be.
Hombre.
Only that the decision is one's own.
Libre elección, para eso hay que estar bien informado, chico.
We believe in them, we protect them, and yes, we die for them. For better or worse, that is our creed.
Pues informaos bien de a qué estáis dedicando vuestras vidas. No lo hagáis por hacer.
He died to save them, and you still believe that what he did was right.
I believe that he believed it was.
Malditos posmodernos.
We of the Undying are not slaves, but willing servants. And this was his will, the ultimate expression of it.
All right. I'd like to know this man's name, Cyril. To know the names of all the Undying who've fallen in the line of duty. They died serving my house. It's only right that I remember them. That is my duty.
Of course. I shall fetch the Book of Martyrs at once. My lord, it has been, and shall ever be, the greatest honor of my life to serve House Rosfield. Though our duties may differ, yours is no less important.
Par igual. ¿Por qué?
I pray with all my heart for your success. And were they here, I have no doubt but that every one of my fallen brothers and sisters would feel the same.
Otra misión cumplida. ¿Cuáles me quedan? Ya me queda poquito. Oricalco, importante. ¡Ole! ¡Ole, ole! Más escudos para la colección. Eso, Clive, pírate antes de que termine la reverencia. No tenemos tiempo para memeces. Un héroe de cartel, trofeo ganado. No sé por qué. Porque tengo todos los carteles de todas las facciones. Y me queda una última misión secundaria aquí. De recoger flores. Ambrosia, cuidado con la cabeza. Oh, mira, joder, estoy cegato. Se ve ahí también el cristal desde aquí, guapísimo. Yo creo que esta misión la han hecho única y exclusivamente para que se vea bien el cristal. Cuidado, cuidado.
Seems this place has been flooded twice over. Purple flowers blooming next to a waterfall. Shouldn't be too hard to find.
No. Dios. Una reventada. Esquives. No. Ya está. Vale. Ya, relax, relax. Cojamos unas flores y nos abrimos.
Here they are. Might as well pick enough for a bunch, I suppose.
Ya tengo suficientes, ¿no? Sí. Última misión, a entregarla. Que no haya más en las cartas. Aunque me temo que a estas alturas no me va a dar tiempo a pasarme el juego, así que lo voy a dejar en cuanto acabe todas las secundarias. Que se me ha hecho muy tarde al final. No, otra noche sin saber el final. Tomes, cuéntame el final del juego. Hazme spoilers.
I found the flowers you were looking for.
You did?
¿Ah, sí?
I think I did.
¿Tanto te sorprende?
Did indeed. My dear boy, thank you.
You wanted to make Dion a gift of one, did you not? Shall I invite him to join us?
Oh, I don't...
It's no trouble. I'll go and fetch him.
Woohoo! Aquí han puesto la mesa, van a añadir ahí más platos asquerosos. Más gente comiéndoselos, espero. Que no me hagan ir a por ingredientes.
Would you do me the honor of accompanying me?
No. It is time, then.
No. Only to the shelves.
Dion, ¿has oído hablar de los pentágonos amorosos?
Master Hippocrates. No. I dare not show my face before him. Not after everything I have done. I have taken countless innocent lives. And ruined countless more. All because I was weak.
Así se resume todo.
For my crimes or die in the attempt. But were I to meet with him again, and see in his eyes what I have become, I fear that my resolve might falter.
Then that is all the more reason to do it. Test your resolve. Prove to yourself, and to him, how strong it truly is.
You are right. I must, at the very least, offer him my gratitude.
Sí, señor.
Very well, then. Take me to him.
Follow me.
Reencuentro. Reencuentro entre dos personajes monísimos. Niños, está Bahamut. Temblad. Bueno, ahora se hace el misterioso.
I hesitate to approach him. What must he think of me?
You'd be surprised.
Dios, cada vez son más altas las torres de libros, ¿o es mi impresión?
Master Hippocrates, pray, accept my apologies for leaving your tutelage before my studies were complete. Your lessons opened my mind to a world quite unlike the one I had imagined from within the gilded confines of the palace. And I shall be forever grateful for the efforts you made to enlighten me.
Lift up your head, Your Highness. The deeds of youth require no apology. That you took the time to visit me says much about the man you have become. Now, there is something I would like to show you.
Es la flor del imperio.
A wyvern tail.
¿De color morado?
The color is unfamiliar to me.
Because it is unique to those found in the wild. Something in the harsh environments in which they grow lends them this striking hue. Their roots are indistinguishable from those of their hothouse cousins, but once they bloom, the difference is immediately apparent. In this flower, I see you, Your Highness. Its roots were the roots of a wyvern tail, with all that implies. But they do not define it, just as yours do not define you. I want you to have it, that it might remind you of this truth.
Master Hippocrates, I would ask of you a service. Keep your gift until I have fulfilled my duty to the realm, for only then shall I be deserving of it.
As you wish, Your Highness. I shall await your return.
Our roots do not define us. No wonder my stepmother didn't like him. For reuniting me with memories I had thought long lost. I shall not forget this.
¿Qué me ha dado? Un pin. Algo para mi colección.
Thank you, Clive. Were it not for you, I fear I might never have found the right moment to speak with him. Not to mention the wyvern tales. I shall plant their seeds, that I might not disappoint His Highness upon his return.
I hope the soil in the hideaway is to their liking.
Why, these flowers bloomed in the bleak, black wastes of Waloed. I'm sure Nigel's yard will suit them to a T. When it comes to expressing one's gratitude, I find that words are seldom sufficient. Here.
What's this?
Otra flor.
A stolas quill.
Oh.
Or more precisely, my stolas quill. 'Tis said that an owl's feathers are steeped in the wishes it hears over its long lifetime. All those words just waiting to pour out onto the page. So consider this my wish for you. That one day you may put down your sword and pick up that pen.
Well, when that day comes, I'll certainly have a lot to write about.
Qué miedo de que muera alguien. Yo solo va a morir. Bastante claro, ¿no? Ya agonizando todo el juego. Pero no quiero que mueran Dion, ni Clive, ni Jill, ni Gav. Piedad de Bahamut. Vale. ¿Y qué me ha dado Dion? También me ha dado cosas. Ah, la piedad de Bahamut. Eso, vale. Y no hay más misiones, no hay más misiones, no hay más misiones. Vamos a leer las cartitas. Ver nuestra colección de objetos preciosos que ya está casi terminada. He hecho todas las misiones. ¿Qué me puede faltar? Me faltan 2. ¿Serán de después de matar a Artema? La hidromiel norteña tiene mucho estilo. Qué buena caja. Esta gente sabe de cajas. Vale, cartitas. ¿Qué me contáis? Hola, 3 cartas. Madre mía, lo que me están haciendo leer hoy. Una bienvenida a la altura. A Eda parece haberle gustado el amuleto que le dimos. Por lo visto dice que la criatura se pone a dar unas coces de cuidado cuando se lo coloca sobre el vientre. Me da a mí que el pequeño libertador nos va a salir guerrero. Qué ganas tengo de enseñarle todo lo que sé. Pero bueno, todo a su debido tiempo. Antes habrá que celebrar el nacimiento como se merece, digo yo. Esta vez vas a ser tú quien caiga rodando por la 4ª jarra. La fiesta que os monté me decepcionó bastante. Ya no os vuelvo a invitar a cerveza. No tengo palabras para darte las gracias por haber recuperado una copia del libro que tanto buscaba. Si te soy sincera, cuando descubrí que me lo habían robado, sentí como si se hubieran llevado con él una parte de mí. Ahora vuelvo a estar completa y a tu entera disposición. Solo puedo pagarte con lo único valioso que poseo, mis conocimientos. Así que no dudes en pasarte por la sala de reuniones cuando requieras de ellos. Al servicio del Fénix, mi más sincero agradecimiento. Mi señor Marqués, os escribo esta misiva para agradeceros vuestro interés por conocer los nombres de todos aquellos caídos en acto de servicio. Sé que, allá donde estén, grande es su dicha al saber que el guarda mayor del Fénix lamenta sus decesos. Aunque todos en la orden estemos dispuestos a entregar nuestra vida por su excelencia, es inequívoco afirmar que los miembros que perecieron ejerciendo su labor se duelen de no poder servirle durante más años. Que alguien de tal preeminencia en la casa Rossfield como vos lo acoja en su recuerdo supone un consuelo inestimable. Que las llamas del ave inmortal refuljan en vuestro corazón. Cyril, biógrafo de la péndola ígnea. Y eso es todo. Mamma mía, qué satisfacción. A recoger recompensas, que hay unas cuantas acumuladas. Igual, de hecho, ya tengo todas. Si no hay más misiones secundarias. Eso, no sé lo que hay después de pasarme el juego, cuánto me dejarán seguir explorando y cuántas cosas nuevas me meterán. Pero es posible... Ah, bueno, me quedan los monstruos del cartel, así que me va a quedar todavía una recompensa de estas por conseguir, creo.
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Tu fama cruza océanos. Hace unos días estuve hablando con cierta capitana hasta tarde en una taberna. Me comentó que tus aventuras ya se conocían hasta en las tierras allende la mar y que tenía ganas de ver cómo cambiabas el mundo. También me dio esta muestra de apoyo por la causa. Geraz. Guantes de Genji.
You earned this.
Uf, y el último premio es importante.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Incrementa el daño en un 5% a todo. Vale. Pues ya estaría. Ay. Pues otro vídeo de misiones secundarias. Otra vez que no me ha dado tiempo a viajar al cristal ese a pasarme el juego. Pero ahora sí que sí, ya está todo limpio, todo despejado, para que en el próximo vídeo se líe parda por última vez. Así que, eso, las expectativas están altas. Vamos a ver si la pelea final está a la altura, si es una decepción total o si me vuelven aún más loco que la de Titán y la de Bahamut, que eran totalmente absurdas. Vamos a descubrirlo dentro de muy poquito, así que dadle like, suscribiros y nos vemos a la próxima. ¡Chao, chao!